Hi, buddy. Claire with Clairvoyant Psychic Medium here today. Oh, I just pushed record and I wasn't ready. So, it's Wednesday, February 24th. I have to sneeze. Woo! Okay. Hang on. Stuff is popping up. Hang on. Okay. All right. Let's get into the astrology. Let's get settled in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you all had a good start to your week. It's Tuesday when I'm recording this, obviously. I still have not drew my card for the week yet. So I'm going to do that when I'm done with this, hopefully. If not, then I'll do it after my first session, whatever. But yeah, let's get into the astrology. Sun is in Pisces and the moon moves into Leo. So with this placement, the placements would feel better flip-flopped. So it's a weird little mixed bag, but it is okay. We have to just kind of recognize it is for what it is, kind of a thing, you know? So, the moon in Leo, we get this like confidence, our passion feels reignited, you know? The moon is trining, which is positive pairing with, nope, that doesn't make sense. It's not trining because trining would be the same element and Pluto is in Capricorn. So I don't know what that's about. And Capricorn is not fixed, so it's not squaring. So it must be positive pairing. So we can take control of your life if we surrender to the changes, which is Pisces. And like the change could actually happen. That's that Pluto in energy. So make sure you are surrendering. Like, I can't even tell you, we are only a couple days into Pisces season, and surrender. Like, if you haven't been hit in the face already with like what you don't have control over, then you're doing Pisces season wrong. So, we have a problem with authority today. So make sure that you are surrendering, letting go, not letting things get to you, kind of a feel. The moon is squaring Uranus today, and the moon is trining Chiron in Aries, and then sextiling the sun in Pisces. So there's lots going on. Trining is positive, squaring with Uranus can be negative. It's just kind of, you know. So we really get to look outward today, which is something we haven't been able to do since we've got into Pisces season. So it's like we get a break from our feelings a little bit. So watch your temper with this energy. Remember, toothpaste time for Venus in Aquarius today, because Thursday it moves into Pisces. That's my placement, and I'm so fucking excited. I'm so fucking ready for it to not be, like, cold. Like, Venus in Aquarius, let's just be real. Let's just say this placement. Venus is the planet of love and relationships. When it's in Aquarius, it's cold. It's clinically kind of feeling. It's, like, logical, where we get the, like, yeah, I am your girlfriend. What more do you want? Do you want me to like shine your turd and put it on a silver platter? Like, it's like that. It sucks. But when Venus is in Pisces, it can be anything. It can be like the best way that I always describe this is like if somebody has Venus in Pisces, they can be walking in the mall and they brush up against somebody. I always think of this mall kiosk guy, because one time me and my friend Jamie were in the mall and he was like trying to sell us lotion or something, you know. And I just remember being like, oh my God, he's so dreamy. I could get married to him and have a white picket fence. We would have a bulldog. It would be beautiful. Like, I fucking that. Imagination can go wild. So within Aquarius, it's so fixed and boxy, and it just came from Capricorn and then into Aquarius, and then it just ignites off into the beautifulness of Pisces. So we're getting this irritating, yucky feel right now because my cats are crazy today, guys. There's a full moon this week. I don't know if that's why, but they're fucking nuts. We're getting this whole like opposition-y kind of a feel with the moon in Leo, and then we have all this other Aquarius stuff, you know. So I'm sure that's really irritating feeling. So watch your temper. We really don't want to do things that we don't want to do today. Like if you had something like going on and you just don't feel like it, it's going to be hard to like push through, you know. If you hear that noise, that is a mechanical fish. It like flops around, and it's for the cats. And Chucky's playing with it right now. So speak up, speak your truth. Make sure that you are like heard and like known for whatever, you know. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird day, a little pushy, little pulley, but a little fun and a little confidence and a little passion. Like it's a mixed bag nuts today, you know. Ugh. So let's find out what everything else says. The rune for the day. Okay, I really did forget this. I'm gonna write it on my hand now. See, look, I'm writing a B for bag. All right. The rune for February 24th. Defense. Whoops. Ahwaz. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. All right. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, remember that even a delay may prove to be beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a situation where you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel of Ahwaz. Nothing hectic, no acting needy or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks for the difficulties that arise and the beginning of the new life. Often, it announces a time of waiting, for spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is a mark of the profound person. Advert anticipation difficulties through right action. This rune is saying for even more than we are doers, we are deciders. And then once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless. So receiving the Ahwaz, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly it's a meaningful one. At the woods of the yew tree, it becomes the bow of the spiritual warrior. So the obstacle on your path can become the gateway, that was our yesterday's rune, to a new life unfolding. Set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait for the will of the heaven. Okay, have patience through this difficult time. You are growing. So the whole thing with the set your house in order, tend to business, that thing, that's a pretty important thing because right after Leo is Virgo, and the Virgo is what the full moon is going to be in this weekend. Oh, I have like a, okay. So Virgo is paying attention to the details, analyzing all of those tiny little things, you know. I don't know what it is for me, but like I've said this a million times, whenever there's a Virgo moon, I go full force into cleaning. But the passion to want to clean starts in Leo. The action might start in Leo, but the finalizing and cleanup is in Virgo. So we're brewing a big old pot of something this week, and we're starting it on this day. So have patience with this. I love that it's talking about that because, like, I mean, for example, the day that I did my retraction video, the reason, I don't even remember what I said with all of that, but I did throw a giant baby fit. And one of the reasons was because I was told by two different people that I was going to be getting, two different bank people at my bank, that I was going to be getting a very large PPP loan. And I got the same as last time, which is $2,100. Yes, extremely grateful that I'm getting that. Oh my God, thank you. But I am not able to scratch the surface of me starting my she shed. So I don't know if you could feel that in that breath, but I'm terrified because I don't know how it's going to happen, and I don't know what I need to be doing, but all I know is that I have to keep surrendering and keep having patience because something has got to give. I did my taxes yesterday. I guess I should start shuffling. But yeah, I did my taxes yesterday, and those of you that own your own business, pay attention to this because I found it out off of TikTok. I said to my tax lady, my accountant, that I saw on TikTok that you could claim up to $15,000 whatever dollars if you were affected by the coronavirus in any form. And she was like, okay, let me look about this, let me figure it out. And she ended up finding out that there is, like, what I found, the 15,000 thing was not technically what it was, but she did end up finding out that I can claim because if you were impacted. And she's like, how long have you been impacted? I was like, since March 13th. Like, on March 13th, I quit seeing clients in person. I shut the studio down and never saw another person there. And then went to Blair, and I saw a total of 4 people in 6 months. I used to see that in a day in Ralston. And I was like, so yes, I told her, I was like, yes, I've been impacted. I am in my laundry room right now. This is my business now. I'm 100% different. And she was like, oh my gosh, she used to be a client of mine. So she didn't realize. And she was like, okay, yeah. So I ended up getting a refund, which is the first time in my whole adult, me owning my business thing that I'm getting something back, which I'm so fucking grateful for. And so make sure you, like, if you can, tell your accountant or whatever that, because yeah, it's a big deal, you know. I'm gonna do that one last. Nope, I'm gonna do it in the middle. Okay. I don't know why these Fool's Wisdom card was standing out to me, and I brought him out here yesterday to do them, but then I didn't do it. I don't know why. Whatever. But yeah, so all of that stuff, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I just have to wait. Like, I literally have absolutely no idea what's in store for me. I'm just ready. I'm ready and waiting, kind of a thing, you know? What else has been going on? Oh, here's a funny story I guess I could tell you. So 3 years ago, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 years ago, Cho and I were staying at an Airbnb, and we got snowed in Benson. And I remember being like, okay, we're going to book it for February 23rd. It's going to be February 23rd. Like, I just kept saying that. And every time I said that date, Cho would like cringe. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And come to find out that this is his ex's birthday. So if any of you are, two things fell out. I can't. So this is how I handled it. Last year I was well aware because I remember he made such a big deal about it the year before. So we were at an Airbnb, we were snowed in, I made dinner. It was the cutest thing. Like, we had a great day on 3 years ago. Last year, I believe we went out to eat and like I did everything that I could because he had to work. And then this year I made a little gift basket. And last night he started to say, like, he was like, oh, yesterday, or he's like, tomorrow's February 23rd. He's like, that's my ex's birthday. And I was like, I know. And he's like, you weirdo, why do you know that? And I was like, babe, you dread it. I was like, you hate this day and you choose to be in a bad mood. So I went and I got my little gift basket and I was like, happy February 23rd. We are reclaiming this day and you choose your emotions. Today is going to be a good day. So I'm trying to reclaim it. You guys can have all of your fucking opinions about that all you want. I don't give a shit. You're not in my relationship. This is who I am and I don't fucking care. Because I know it's weird. I'm buying him presents for his ex's birthday. I get that concept is weird, but I'm trying to teach him to choose his moods. He has a problem with that. And this was a perfect opportunity to do it. So, fuck off. Okay. All right. So, the first card is the Five of Wands. This is my next month's card, I think. Yes. My card of the month. And then the month after that, so it's my March card, and then it's Cho's April card. So this is going to be the feel for the next couple months for us. Astrological, Saturn in Leo. So completely opposite of where it's at right now. This card depicts 5 individuals struggling together and apart from one another to form a new geometry. Each holding and embodying their own unique energy, they do not fight each other, but rather swinging around wildly around each other, inevitably creating new motion. Ultimately, this is a disruption of energy and one that will need to be resolved. The Five of Wands imposes a new challenge into the spiritual will. A struggle to break free, to expand, to grow. The challenge is heightened by a lack of listening to all perspectives, which creates tension, yet compels the will to go beyond that which has been previously established. This card invites you to openly embrace all perspectives, letting go of the need to be right. Oh my God. In order to facilitate harmony and spiritual growth. I'm saying, oh my God, because this is one of the main things that Cho and I argue about. I don't know if it's like his Scorpio. I don't know what it is. Probably his Libra, honestly. But he has to be right. And I could give a shit less about that. This card invites you to openly embrace all perspective. Openly embrace all perspectives. Letting go of the need to be right. Letting go the need to be right. To find harmony. And growth. Okay. Off to a good start. The next one is the Art Fool. The Fool's Wisdom. Be creative. So we're in Pisces season. This is very normal. I have a weird little feeling in my throat today. It started yesterday, but it's annoying. It's the art fool who now surprises you, calling you to express your creativity for the satisfaction it will bring to you. Without artistic expression, your soul has no voice, and you risk becoming lost in the harsh, sterile world of the intellect. What is your art? Remember and reclaim it. Is it writing, painting, speaking, storytelling, cooking, singing, dancing, gardening? Everyone possesses a talent. Uncover yours and find a way to express it today. Don't concern yourself with what others think of you. Some will appreciate you. Others may not be as enthusiastic. And there will be those who may not get you at all. That's not the point, though. The purpose of artistic expression is to allow your soul to communicate with you and to guide you on your path. The more you allow your creativity to flow, the more you will make direct contact with your spirit and align with your authentic self. The more faithful and devotion you bring to your art, the stronger the inner connection will be. Rather than asking for others' direction to pick up the tools of your art, let your soul speak directly to you. Strum your guitar, sew your outfit, decorate your space, sing your songs, paint your canvas, work in your garden, and listen as you create. Only fools consider art an unnecessary indulgence, for this is the gateway to your inner truth. Claim your artistic expression and then release it to the world. Okay. The Art Fool. Be creative and listen. Okay, so I said be creative and listen because spirit speaks when you are in your artistic flow. So, one thing that I do notice about all of the clients and everything that I do come into counter with, like, every single person has their thing. Like, I have a client that, like, books bands and is very into music. I have a client that makes, like, soups for people and, like, stuff like that. I have a client that writes music. I have a client that loves to paint little miniature figurine things. Let's see, what else? I have a client that keeps collecting kids. I know that sounds weird, but it's her passion. And she just loves to take care of children, especially in need people. It's what makes your soul shine. And it's your thing. And I had this, I don't know if I was like listening to something yesterday or whatever, but it's like, you got to find your thing and then keep going with it, you know? Because that's what would set your soul on fire a little bit. So, like with me, I had a whole moment yesterday where I was thinking about that, and I was like, what if I never would have found Reiki? What if I never would have found that I could talk to dead people? Like, it's so bizarre. Like, I had the whole thought of, like, I would have to be, like, a CNA, and I would be, like, working through COVID, and my God. I have so much empathy and compassion and just plain fucking love for people working through this time right now, because that job is soul-sucking just as it is, because there's not enough people, and not enough people during COVID. I could go on and on about that. But anyways, sometimes that is people's passion, and I have met people like that, and that's okay. That's what set your soul on fire. That's what set your soul on fire. Do more of it. So that's what this is about. I know for me, I started to make a list this morning of things because I need to, as I've been saying, I'm revamping everything and redoing everything, but I'm going to start making videos of my services because my videos are old. They're about 3 or 4 years old now. And now everything is over the phone, so I need to tell people what it's like and like allow people to understand, know what I'm doing over the phone, and most people like to hear it. I am easier with just shitting out of my mouth versus me writing it out, although I'm gonna have to do that too, but I don't want to cross that bridge yet. All right, so the next one is this. It's number 10. It's very pretty. It is Crown Chakra. Okay. So we were connecting with spirit through our art, and then we're getting the crown chakra in here. So the more information you have in any situation can be the difference between joy and grief, being alone or lonely, power or force, and knowledge or wisdom. You are being asked to reserve action. Okay, so yesterday we had that too, non-action, don't do anything. And carefully evaluate your judgment right now. Things are not exactly as they seem, and an expanded awareness is necessary. At any point within the experience or situation, you can stop and take a moment for yourself to be mindful of what you are feeling and access your inner wisdom. Take time to visualize the outcome that you want, asking your expanded self if it is the absolute best outcome for you at this time. And then notice your emotions and your body's response to it. Do you feel conflicted in any way? If so, focusing on resolving that is the next step. Okay. So that's the whole, like, we need to be speaking to spirit, asking for guidance, asking for help. Okay, so I get it now. Hang on one second. Let me, crown chakra. Okay, so we have this Five of Wands card. This is the main energy. This is conflict. This is uncomfortableness. This feels like it was saying, like we're flailing around a wand for no reason just because we're fucking frustrated. And then remember, this is the defense rune. We know that we're in a difficult time. We just got to have patience. So right now, all we can do is let's have some moment with spirit. If that's meditating, if that's praying, if that's you connecting creatively, however it is, this is going to give us insight and more information and maybe a little download or an epiphany to figure out how to move through this conflict. Yesterday, we were really moving through emotions. We were able to kind of like take your emotions and put them out on the table and be like, that's what they are. I have that. It's okay, but time to move on from that. Because it was taking us out for a while. I hit a point last night where I was talking to my friends and I was like, man, I feel so like blah right now because I was so emotional for the past couple days that last night it just left me feeling so, you know? So I have a feeling that like now that we're able to get through these emotions, now we have this opening and clearing to be able to ask for more guidance, ask for more information so we can move through this with a plan. That's one thing that all my friends, and I guess that's something, I have Taurus in my tribe, North Node in Taurus, and my rising sign is in Taurus, and Cho's rising sign is in Taurus as well. And we have Mars in Taurus right now. So, the reason why I'm saying all of that is Taurus is the plan. That is the type of energy right now that's like, okay, I can see that this thing right here is the thing that's wrong. We need to do this, this, and this in order to eliminate that. I have no fucking problem doing that. I have no problem being like, this is the problem. Okay, now we got to take action. I don't have a problem, but I can't control other people. So I might have a plan, but I can't make another human follow that plan. That's my irritation. So then it goes with me being that like nagging, like, so you're gonna do this? So you want to go out? You know, like I fucking hate that feeling. Like I could wipe your ass. Like I'm your fucking mom, you know? So that is, so what I was saying is that I had friends that are like, I'm so like, I guess jealous or envious that you have the ability to just be like, okay, this is how we get through this and this is the plan and blah, 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 you know? And yeah, it's fucking weird and it's uncomfortable and we have to point out the bad stuff, but it's so needed. I have so many people in my life, that are not my clients because I would not allow my clients to do this or they wouldn't be my clients. But I have so many people in my life that just like to sit in their shit and they don't do anything about it. They just sit there and they're like, Oh. Oh. It's like, okay, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to change this? That's where we're at right now. We felt the feelings. Now we need to ask for help, spirit-wise. We're going to get a download to make a plan. So that's kind of a big deal. If you would like to take advantage of any of my services, guys, I do Reiki all over Zoom or over the phone. It's exactly like being in person. It's a 2-hour session. I fully clear out your chakras. I connect to spirit. I connect to crystals. I do tarot in there. I like so much stuff. I go over your birth chart, all of that. And it's, like I said, that's in my, that's Jesus. It's called the Works package. And, okay. Mercury's still in shadow phase and it's still fucking me up. But that's my main service that I do. I do all kinds of different stuff. I do just medium sessions, just tarot sessions, house cleanses, medium parties. There's a ton of stuff in there. If you'd like to take advantage of any of those, go click on the link in my bio. My website is up there. Go to clairvoyanthealing.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom and click book appointment. That might be changing soon. Remember, everything is under construction right now. But and then if you would like to send me anything for my Amazon wish list, for my business page or for my personal stuff, I would fucking love it. It just gets mailed straight to me. But that's it. I love you all and I hope you have an amazing, amazing hump day. I'll see you tomorrow.